Hey everyone, it's Traci from Downward Dog Rising, and I'm going to show you a couple moves in yoga, and I'm going to show you how it translates over to the Reformer Pilates exercise. So we're going to take Chaturanga Dandasana in yoga. The base is a plank, and then I'm going to show you how that becomes Upstretch on the Pilates Reformer. So I just want to show you, like, people ask all the time, well, how's Pilates and yoga different? I'm just going to show you the similarities and how they are similar and how they are different. So your base move would be a plank, so you don't put all the pressure in your wrist. Plenty of people have carpal tunnel or wrist issues because of working on the computer for many hours. If you don't want the energy gravitating downward to the wrist joint, you have to elevate your heart. Watch what I do. Protract, retract your shoulder blades in your back. So I'm moving my rib cage. I'm moving the back of my blades, shoulder blades open and apart, and then I drop my ribs. So it's like I spread the shoulder blades out, and then I drop the rib cage down. So out and wide, ribs drop. So it's like going back and forth. I'm moving through the middle part of my back. Find neutral, find the length, but still keep lifting up your breastbone so you transfer the load of weight across the middle back under each one of your shoulder blades. And if you know you're in the right spot, you can actually press from under the armpits down into your palms, and then the energy flows across your upper mid back. It won't feel like it's downward collecting in the wrist. Then you pull up into your core, you stretch your tailbone away from you, and then you would just push out one, and then now you're in your plank. Think front ribs meet back ribs, so your spine is in neutral, tailbone long. Now to do Chaturanga Dandasana, your chest pulls through the arms, your shoulders pull down and back, you come through. I just did a whole weight workout on the Reformer jump board, so my arms just gave out because I jumped with my arms. We're elevating your heart. Drop your chin, flow, and we're going to come up into a down dog. And then you're just stretching your legs behind you. You pull your heart, your breastbone through the arms. And then I want you to just think of lifting the heels, nod your chin forward, inhale. It's like you come through your plank, you scoop in, and then here's where the elbows hug in tight, pull your heart through, and then your thighs are actively engaged, they're lifting off the mat. You drop your chin, press under the forearms, and then go back into your downward dog. So when you flow like that, upward dog, downward dog, you do the Chaturanga Dandasana. So we break it down, and then I'm gonna show you on the Reformer next. So then let me walk you over. I'm taking you with me. So we're coming over to here. Let me see if you could see the Reformer where I put, okay. Yeah, so we add springs to the Reformer because it gives us support. I'm gonna do a spring and a half, a red and a blue. Just gonna push that out a little tiny bit. So taking from plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, up dog, downward dog, up stretch, palms press into your foot bar, the thumbs go across the edge of the bar with your fingertips, shoulders drop down and back, and then say you want to go do a plank, so you lift the knees, you tighten the core, here's your plank. You just go back and forth. My alarm is going off. I set an alarm for how long I should do a workout. Okay. I set it for 60 minutes and I stopped at like 55. So then what you want to do, plank it, and then I'm lifting my breastbone up. I spread the weight across my shoulder girdle, and then I can come in over the bar. My tailbone's long. I'm connected to my center. Energy down the legs, up the spine. Okay, so I showed you Chaturanga Dandasana. So I'm going to give you a little variation. Here comes the downward dog. Here comes the plank. And then here comes the up. Instead of my elbows bending, I'm going to keep them straight on here. Flow through. Lift your heart over the bar. Tuck the chin. Glide up. And it's like you flow. Inhale. And then you exhale. And you just flow. Breathing in. And then you exhale. Okay, then we can reverse it. We can go back into our plank. Our pelvis lifts. And then we roll over the bar. So we go out. Elevate the hips. Stretch over the bar. Inhale and stretch and exhale. Inhale, exhale, those hips lift up. And then you just roll back over the bar. And inhale, exhale. And then you just gently come in. And then I'm going to take some spring off. So then I'll take the light one off, keep one on. To strengthen your triceps to help you for your Chaturanga Dandasana, you could practice here by your elbows would come in, you'd bring your chest over the bar, you'd lift up and press back. And you can imagine, you could do this in a full-on plank. I think if I tried it after everything else I did today, I'd fall. My arms are pretty feeling weak right now, so I'm going to do the kneeling version. And then you come in over the bar. You keep those shoulders down and back, hug it in, and then you elevate and come back. Woo. So, when someone asks me, so what's Pilates, how's it different than yoga? You flow from, you activate the core, you send the energy up the spine through your body. From the core, you send the energy down through your legs, through your pelvis. And then what happens is you feel this oppositional lengthening, and then it like radiates outward. And then the way that you could tell if someone's adequately in their shoulder girdle or not, like if you were to have someone do circles, watch how my arms are. My shoulders are down. I can lift. I feel like my heart's lifted. My chest is open. I can successfully do these circles. That's how I know if someone's in their shoulder girdle or not. And then if someone doesn't have that kinesthetic awareness between the mind and the body, sometimes you'll see this, like with springs, like the arms will just be kind of like bending. And then I know that it's not integrated into their torso, into their center, because it pulls in, it goes through the spine, and you shift the energy out. And then it becomes much more efficient. And then even though the motion becomes efficient and graceful, and you'll notice like the lines change, the lines. And Pilates also is used by ballet dancers because their lines are very important. So I mean, for a ballet dancer, they're always lengthening out of their center. They do that with their legs, they do that with their arms, and it's all coming from here, from the center. And then when you're doing yoga, you can do flow yoga, where you flow from pose to pose, like power yoga, Ashtanga yoga. And then you can also do yoga in a way where you also slow it down. You could play with the pace and the tempo, the speed. You could try to work on strength by slowing down. See how long you can control while you're going into Chaturanga Dandasana, like how slow can you go down to the mat. and then lift your body up again. You could just kind of play with tempo and see how you work your muscle fibers differently just by doing that. All right, I just wanted to share that with you today. So hope you enjoy the rest of your morning, day, or evening, and I'll be back again soon. Peace, everyone. Bye. I hope you enjoyed my little tutorial. I just love what I do, so I'm just trying to share so you understand what it is. All right, take care. Bye.